Hello everyone and welcome aboard. I'm the Angry Conductor and today I'm gonna take a quick look at what Big Clan did against Astralis on Dust2 B Site. They did this execute a couple of times against Astralis during the Blast premiere. The beginning of this month. I found it quite interesting, so I took a close look on it and yeah. Then I did a little breakdown of it, so just let you guys know how to throw the different smokes and mollies and flashes. So let's just jump right into it. So you can see they start off with a smoke, and then there's a lot of flashes going over, and mollies. It's a really quick execute, and they didn't lose a single player at B site during it. They lost one player, and that was the guy holding CT spawn. So let's look at how they did execute from inside dark. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some of the nades they use for this execute. I did consider just taking the POV of the players, but they are really quick about their nades, so I decided this is much easier. So they have one person holding upper dark, just making sure there's no CT aggression. When the rest of our boys are ready to move, he throws a smoke. For an entrance up here, you can throw it like this, and then he follows up with a flash. This is probably to make sure that whoever is holding the AWP don't do a cheeky peek from a top of box or something like this. Something like that. If he tries, he'll get flashed. Where I go? Where am I? Yeah, I'm outside the map. After he's thrown the flash, he throws a molly for sight. If you want something specific to aim for, as the entrance is smoked, just smoke it off again. You can aim at this spot while you're running, and it will molly off pretty much all of sight. As soon as he gets out, he checks this corner as this is the only spot on site that has not been flashed by all the flashes they're throwing. So remember that. They have tabseN, I think, throwing flashes over the roof from here. What you want to do is you want to find this little spot and just pull it a bit to the right, and then you jump throw. And you have to take your side back or the crosshair and back on the same position and do another jump throw as you get pushed away by the wall. Jump throw. Again, these flashes are to deter the sniper from doing anything. Either way, gets flashed. While all this is going on, they have two people, or three people actually, throwing flashes into this spot. So what you want to do, you want to bounce up there, and so it goes back. If you're uncertain on how to do it, you can just aim between the arch and the window. As you can see, you don't get flashed by the flash, but the CTs get really flashed by it. all over site. Even window. One. There. Then they have one person throwing a molly. Like this. And for some reason they have a third person throwing another molly on site. I think this was a mistake, as it landed at exact same spot as the first one. That's it. That's how they did the B execute, and it was really fast. It was really cool to watch, and it's really hard to counter. One one thing that would have messed this execute up would have been a person standing outside door, or if they have a 3-man setup with 2 on site on 1 outside door. The first time Big did this execute, actually had a counter for it. If there was an op outside double doors. And we'll look into that right now. Okay, so here we have it. They do a slow walk out from the double doors. tabseN there shows a hinge smoke. I think that smoke is to help syrsoN when he jumps down for catwalk, so he won't get picked off by lucky op shot or something like that. As you can see, they smoke off CT spawn, and there's no way, or it's really hard for Astralis to do a rotation over to the B site, and they're free to do a pretty much replant. And there you have Hero dying, and they just decide to go for a save after this. So let's take a quick look at how they did it in mid. There was nothing special there, just some smokes and mollies, but it was clever when it was done together with the B push. The next round, Big does the same execute on B site, but they don't smoke off CT spawn. There could be a couple of reasons why they didn't do it. One was that they didn't think there would be an op in mid, and that both players would be on site, so they just took a chance. Or it was because they lost that player early, so they figured it needed all 4 to do the or to hold inside B. But yeah, let's look at the smokes and mollies they threw from mid. So yeah, as we saw, Kiro walks out double doors, and he throws smoke like this, and then he gets an extra smoke from tabseN before he goes up to dark. Kiro also throws a molly, which you can throw off here. Run towards it, and we'll land here and make sure. And the reason why it does this is so they can't rotate through the smoke, and if they do, you will get a sound cue from it. They also threw a hinge smoke. You can do that, but this, just find this spot and go right in the middle, and then you do a left click close, right click close, sorry. As I said, I think that smoke was to make sure that the Opera didn't get picked off from mid when he jumped down from catwalk. They also threw this smoke before they went into dark. This will land on top of the boxes in CT spawn and make sure that you don't get opt from log or something silly like that. So you just find this spot on the wall and you drag here, and you do a jump throw and will land on top of the boxes. So if you combine that with a smoke like this, they can't see me. So there we have it. That's how they did execute. And as I said, the next round they did the same execute, but without the smoke since he fought. So they actually tried to sell it a bit like a catwalk cake, or they sent someone up a catwalk towards short volleys and flashes there, and then they just ran to B, and it worked that round too. It actually worked a couple of rounds there without the Astralis being able to counter it. So yeah, a really nice execute for B on Dust2. Be sure to try it, and please drop a like and a subscribe if you have the time. And remember, always have your ticket ready when you board the train. Thank you.